Hi, John G4IRN here. What we're going to do in this video is look at more accurate logging. So the important windows here are the check partial, the N+1 and extra information. Check partial is shows you a database, a match against a database of master files. So if I think I hear G4XRT say, and I press spacebar to see if there's a pre-filled exchange, and there isn't. So that means straight away he's not in the exchange file. He's not in the check partial window either. So there's a master database of regular contest call signs, which is regularly updated, and the fact that he's not in there means that he's probably not owning contests very often. So immediately he's suspicious to me, that call sign. And I look over here and I see N+1. There's half a dozen call signs, 7 I think, that actually match with one character different. So already I'm thinking maybe I've got this one character wrong. I look in the QRZ.com entry. There is an entry. If there wasn't one, I'd be even more suspicious. But I see that this station is, as far as the QRZ.com entry is, he's in London with an IO91 grid. So at this point I'm thinking, does that stack up against signal strength and direction? Maybe not, maybe it does, but let's pursue maybe it's one character different. I think it might be a G4U something. So G4URT sounds like it could be the call sign, so I can either enter G4URT in here, or I could have clicked on the station in the window, and actually if I do G4URT I immediately get a grid square now, and that gives me more confidence. He's in the check partial window, so I've got an exact match against known contest call signs. And look at the extra information window, QRZ. He's in Wem, Shropshire. Well, yes, he is nice and loud, so there we go. Oh no. Look, the grid that's in the exchange file is a Julia Oscar square. That's on the south coast, and that's certainly not consistent with Wem in Shropshire. And he's 20/9, so I think actually IO82PU is probably more accurate. But listen carefully, and what the information that you've got in front of you should give clues as to areas of suspicion, put it that way. So we get his serial number and we can log that. So always listen carefully and use the tools that you've got, the check partial, the N+1 and the QRZ, to make sure that you're using information from there to qualify what you're logging. Also, the grid number, you can do a reverse lookup. So if you go to the grid square and enter, say, JO22 Hotel Golf and press spacebar, in the check partial window you'll get stations with a match on that QRA square, and the PA5W is in red. The reason it's in red is it's a dupe. We've already worked him. Incidentally, always work dupes, never question it, just work them. But the fact that there's a match against that square means that if you're listening to a station sending that grid, yeah, it's quite possible that one of those 3 stations, and actually quite likely that PA5W, since we know he's active in the contest, is what you're hearing at the time. I hope that's useful.